Well, hey everyone, welcome to the second part of the Hamptons vacation home speed build. In this part, where I'm basically going to finish the house itself on the outside and start landscaping, get the main layout ready and done, and I guess just do all the fences and start placing trees, and then I'm gonna finish the landscaping in the next part, and hopefully start on the interior too. Yeah, but in this part exactly, we're just gonna do the outside. So if you're like wondering how I did some landscaping or something, I recommend you continue watching. And yeah, so I guess I'll just get into it. So yeah, the one thing I really like about this house is the fact that it's really green. I mean, not okay, in here it's not green because it's full of snow, but now that the snow update is gone, we can, say that like it's green because it's supposed to be green, and it's really green because it has a lot of greenery. And I really liked it. Like I really like that about it. I don't know. I think it adds character to the house itself. Uh, so yeah, there's that. And like it's just a Hamptons house. I don't know what else to say in terms of landscaping. I tried to divide the landscaping into different parts though. As you can see, like, so there's basically a tennis court. Then there's the back area, uh, the field at the back too. We have the pool area too. Then there's like this small yard um, near the garage. That's like, I don't know. I don't even know what it's for. I was like, what do I do with that space? So I just have like a couch and then like a small playset for the kids to play at. I feel like that's cute. And yeah, that's it. I mean, there's nothing else you can really say because the rest is kind of like self-explanatory. I guess I'll talk about it a bit later. But right now, I actually want to talk about why I kind of missed an upload, because I was supposed to upload this on Sunday, and I'm really hoping that this goes up on Tuesday and not Wednesday. If it does go up on Wednesday, it'll be really disappointing, because I'm recording this on Tuesday. I'm hoping to get it out by then, by the end of the day, basically. But yeah, I don't know. So like I've said in the video, in like the last video, I was planning to actually upload on Sunday. But that clearly did not happen, which is sad. Because I don't know, with my videos, I usually have the footage already edited. It's just like the motivation that I don't have to like record voiceovers or something like that, and I don't want to seem like I'm forcing myself to be genuine or something like that, because like, you can kind of tell when someone's like forcing themselves to or like acting fake, and I don't want to act like that. So I'm just waiting for that right moment when I'm in a good mood to like talk about stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have waited that long, and it's just I was like, I finally got around to like doing the voiceover yesterday, and then actually one of my real life friends got into Bloxburg kind of, and that was literally like so fun, and so I didn't end up, doing the voiceover, which maybe I should have done. So, but I basically spent that time playing with my friend, and we had a great time. They're just starting out, and honestly, it's so fun to see what other people like come up with. If that makes any sense. Like, even if they're new to building, it's still kind of interesting, and I don't know. I find it really interesting looking at what they're gonna build and what they're gonna use, and how they're like finding different items, and it's just like I find it really cool. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I don't know. I think it's okay for stuff like this to happen, where you're like unmotivated to create something. Like it's normal. Uh, Motivation isn't always there, and I guess I have to learn how to work with that, like how to work without motivation, which is kind of hard. So, and about the next upload, I am genuinely not sure when I'll be able to upload. I know for sure that there won't be a new video until Friday or Saturday, that's for sure, because, yeah, I basically kind of have to finish, like, a really huge build until Friday, and I'm just scared because, or like I'm not scared. I just feel, well, not pressured. It's just, um, so like I'm kind of putting pressure on myself, if that makes any sense. That like I have to finish this, and like I don't want to let down the people I'm collabing with either. So yeah, let's just pray this goes to work, and I actually finish that build. And yeah, if I actually finish it, you guys will probably see it during the weekend. Let me tell you, it's a really nice, but like I love it. It's one of my favorite builds, I want to say. Like it really is. Like I just love it. I feel like it's the better version of Dern, if we can call it that. So that's for you guys to find out what that might be. Some might know because me and Float both posted sneak peeks earlier, like a few weeks ago. So if you haven't seen those, I recommend you go check them out on our Instagrams. And actually, I kind of switched my posting format on Instagram, if any of you guys noticed. So now what I do is I basically post a single picture of like different rooms, or like just shots of the outside every day at like around free, well, not free, more like 5 p.m. EST, sometime around then. So yeah, I don't know, I really like the fact how like I'm posting it, because I just like it. I really like it, and I think it was a great idea to post it the way I'm posting things right now. And yeah, a lot of you guys have actually seemed to like it, like, you know, and I think I like it too. When I post more often on Instagram, because I get to interact with you guys more. And I still have my DMs closed on Instagram. I'm probably never gonna open them. And that's just like for a few reasons, because I kept on getting like requests for like people asking me to build for them, which okay, maybe I should answer that. So do I build for others? Sometimes I only build for friends, but only for friends. So that's it. I don't build for subscribers yet, or many followers, just because I don't feel like it would be fair if I built a subscriber or a follower. I mean, it's not like a completely fair when I'm building it for a friend, but you know, that's a friend. I'm building it for a friend, and I really care about my friends, and so yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have a right to choose who I want to build for, and yeah, I really hope you guys aren't too mad about the fact that I'm only built for friends for now. It might change in the future. It's just I feel like if I ever do build for others, I might need to do commissions, and like I'm just scared of commissions, honestly, because I had a few people open it and they said that it wasn't the best experience. Like they just kind of felt really pressured, and they didn't like the fact that they had to build for so many people. And I realized that I literally can only focus on one build at a time, and so it's just like it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and even if I plan builds like ahead, it still takes forever for me to start working on them. Honestly, I have so many builds that I'm planning to work on that I haven't even started on, and I've been planning to work on them for like what, months now. I mean, that was kind of the case with this house. I planned it like a month ahead before I actually start working on it. So, I guess it's like kind of a good thing if you're a builder and you start planning your builds. It really it depends on you, I guess. It really depends on the person. But I think it's a good thing to start planning your builds, or like just planning your builds in general. By planning, I mean just like, you know, figure out style, maybe find some inspiration pictures, stuff like that. You know, you gotta find out all your details and stuff. And I mean, the way this house was like built, it was so weird. Like my friend Cece just messaged me, and she was like, so, because like we talked about building in this house, and then she was like, so like you want to start on that? I was like, sure. And yeah, it just kind of happened, but it did take me like a whole month to finish, like with breaks and everything, of course. But I don't know, I feel like I took too long. I really shouldn't have taken so long, but hey, I'm really happy with the final outcome. I really like the way this build looks. Yeah, I generally think it's like one of my best looking builds. The one thing that's kind of bothering me is the fact that it's kind of outdated now, with the windows and whatnot. I feel like I could redo the windows and make them look much better now, and since, you know, the update's out now. So there's stuff like that that I can still redo and probably even, you know, make it look better. So yeah, there's that. But I guess it doesn't look too bad right now either. Like, it's okay. But yeah, we're almost done with the house itself, and I'm gonna start working on the landscaping at the front, and then we're gonna do the tennis court. And after I'm done with the tennis court, I will move on to the back of the house and just do the back lawn and whatnot. So stuff like, yeah, we're gonna do stuff like that in this part. Um, but I don't know, with landscaping, I think I talked about it before. So a lot of people complain that landscaping isn't what they like, and I kind of see why it's kind of like why it's bothering people and why people find it so boring. And it's because people think of it as a chore, or like they don't think of it as a good thing. And that really doesn't like make you want to do it. So if you're like struggling with, like, you know, doing landscaping, it's not like you can't do it, you just don't want to because it's really boring. So what I suggest doing is think of it as something positive, or like something you like, something you know you'd like, if that makes any sense. Like just something that like something that's good, something that's something you want to do, I guess, if that makes any sense. And personally, that has really helped me. I got this idea from my friend Joe. As a lot of you may know her as Joe Mama. She's an awesome builder and a person, honestly. Uh, so yeah, I feel like if you want to start liking landscaping, you just gotta think of it as something fun, you know? Like, oh yeah, let me go landscape, or like, I don't know, you can treat it as like a way where you can like just a time where you can just relax or something, you know, and just place bushes and trees. Well, I'm sure you got the idea. I really hope you do. You did. um, and I guess I can talk about the floor plan a little bit. So because I had some trouble doing it. It's a very interesting floor plan because it definitely is like a floor plan of a mansion. Um, but I think I made it work. So this house basically has 2 living rooms, and so it has a bar. But there were like a lot of, okay, basically there were like a lot of spaces that I didn't know what to do with. So, um, if you have like a lot of spare rooms or something and you don't know what to do with them, don't just make them all living rooms or like lounge areas. I feel like you can find a lot of purposes for them. Like, it's okay to have 2 or 3 living rooms, but I feel like you can repurpose those spaces that you want to make, you know, as living rooms into something else if you have like more than 4 or 5 living rooms planned. You know what I mean? You could always turn one of them into a bar, the other into a second dining room, like I did. Because this house has 2 dining rooms, a huge kitchen, 2 living rooms, and in one living room there's a TV, and the other is just, you know, like a great room with high ceilings. So I really like that that's probably like one of my favorite rooms in the whole house though. And then we have a bar, yeah, and actually you have like 2 office spaces because when I was doing the floor plan, I didn't really know what to do with this small little cut, like bump out in the hallway, and I just was like, oh wait, that's like a great place for an office desk, and it fit perfectly there. So yeah, I guess you're gonna see me do it a bit later, probably like in the third part, which yet again I have no clue when it's gonna come out. And also, if I sound a bit tired or something, it's because I'm kind of recording this really late. I have school tomorrow, but I need to wake up in 8 hours. But I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging because I've been taking too long with this video. And I'm pretty sure my cat wants to leave my room, and now he's at the door. He's about to start scratching it, so I'll be right back because I have to let him out. And I have to do that every single day. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. For you guys, it was like a second. For me, it was a good minute. But I'm back. And yeah, I just remembered that a lot of you have been actually DMing me questions about this house, and I feel like I'll answer some uh during, in a video, in the voiceover. So yeah, okay, so this question was like really common. And okay, so what should you do to update this house for like spring? So you don't even have to do that much really. It's just get rid of all the snow, first of all. Get rid of all the snowy things, so like all the uh all the snow layers on bushes. Make sure those are gone. And then when it comes to colors, um I recommend you use hold on. Yeah, is it camel green for like just your grassland and whatnot. So camel green for grass. And then for stuff like bushes and trees, I would usually go for the darkest green and actually the second darkest shade of green. And I mix these two colors with each other, and that's how I landscape in the summer. It's like way more simple than fall landscaping or winter landscaping, and that's why I kind of prefer those seasons over summer. Since I don't know, it's just it looks kind of better, but it's a lot more work. And with the driveway's supposed to be like the white concrete part's supposed to be camel green, since it's like grass, if that makes any sense. And to make it look a bit better, I advise you to place stepping stones in each square, if that makes any sense. So yeah, and if any of you actually recreate this, or like, yeah, just make sure to send me some, or like tag me on Twitter or something. I'll be more than happy to see what you guys have done. Uh, yeah, especially in this house. And like the recent support on the last video is crazy. You guys are, yeah, it seems as if you guys love the build, and I'm so happy that's the case. I worked really hard, and I'm kind of glad that like you guys are liking it too. And yeah, I actually have like a few more builds coming, like actual houses that you guys might like. So I have a farmhouse coming soon. It is a bit outdated though, since I did start working on it before the structurals update. I literally have to start working on it in the middle of fall. So well, basically, to know how old it is, I'll just say that I started working on it on my laptop, and I didn't even have the computer like I'm recording everything on right now. So that was like good like 3 or 2 months ago. So it's that old. But I think it still looks good. The interior's gonna be all new though, so it's just the exterior that's gonna be a bit outdated. But builds from this point are probably not gonna be as outdated. Because I feel like you can do so many things right now, both like on exteriors and interiors. Uh, it's honestly kind of insane, like how you can do custom windows, and like it's such a game changer, honestly. Because before we couldn't even think of something like that. Like we never thought something like that would ever come to Bloxburg, and I absolutely love the new update that came out on Saturday. I was planning to work on a building hack video on Saturday, and then the update just dropped, and I was like, okay, I guess this can wait. And I just played with friends, and I absolutely love the new update. I love the new furniture. I love the custom things you can make out of it. Yeah, those who know that I'm a bit too extra sometimes, to the point where I don't even use the regular furniture. Most of my furniture is always custom. Well, pretty much all the time now. um, but yeah, I actually loved it. I think it's really good for contemporary builders, or like those who like to use a lot of modern stuff. Like the furniture is awesome. Honestly, I love a lot of the designs, and yeah, it's really, there's like nothing else you can really say. I mean, the lights. Okay, I guess I can talk about the lights and how much I love them. So the new lighting, like the new light sconces and fixtures, they're so amazing, honestly. That IKEA looking light fixture is literally something that I wanted for so long. I've been literally praying for that to be added into the game, and it finally got added. I'm just not sure how I can use that lamp, with my style. I guess I can. It's a very IKEA thing. So, I'll try my best to incorporate it, and I really wanted something like that light fixture in my room. I actually got something else. But, yeah, I used to dream about having that, because, I don't know, I just feel like that design. I really like that light fixture. It's so iconic. I feel like everyone who sees it know it's from IKEA. And yeah, actually those who are actually rebuilding right now, you don't have to add the snow, on top of bushes. You can just start placing bushes immediately. I feel like that will save a lot of time. But I guess I'll still leave, the whole bush placement part in, since, to those who actually want to leave like the plot snowy, which, yeah, I don't know if there will be any people, but in case there are, or there is. Yeah, then I left it for you. But yeah, right now I'm actually already doing landscaping, and I remember doing this custom tree, and it took me literally forever. I like the way it turned out though, so I'm not complaining. It was a bit time consuming to say the least, but hey, it turned out great, and that's what matters. Yeah, we're only 20 minutes in, and I've already ran out of things to say. This voiceover might be a bit shorter than usual, because it's very late, first of all, and I don't really know what to talk about, because I just decided to film this voiceover out of nowhere, really. I was sleeping, like, literally an hour ago, and I woke up, and I was like, okay, wait, maybe I should work on stuff. And yeah. Why do I keep saying yeah? I say yeah all the time. I don't know if that's even a good thing. I mean, when you think about it, it's not that bad of a thing. It's just, okay. It's like, okay. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. Tries not to say yeah. Because that was exactly the moment when I would say something like that. Oh my god. Well, actually, something exciting in real life has happened. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but it's about to happen. So, every year in my school, there's this kind of like a competition, or like there are these competitions because there's like a lot. So basically, for every subject, or like the important subject, like English, chemistry, and all that, So, basically, there are these competitions where teachers kind of like invite people from like the top of their class to compete against each other, kind of, or like compete with other people from different grades, or like not grades but different classes, because in my school there's basically like 2 other classes, or like, okay, so I'm in year 9, and like if I was in the UK, I would be like year 11, pretty sure, and if I was in the US, I would be year 10. So there's that. Or like even year 11, I don't remember exactly, but like I know it's a bit different where I live from like other countries. And so I would compete, now compete with other ninth graders from my school, and I'm excited. So okay, and yeah, I got invited into this competition. Yeah, it's like English. So because I guess I'm at the top of my class in English. I wouldn't know, because since in like my school system we can't really see other students' GPAs. Anyway, but I was kind of like shocked to see that email that I got from my teacher, but I was really excited too. Like, I was shocked and excited at once. And so I don't know, I'm excited for it to happen, because I really want to see how well I can do. Hopefully push myself to the limit and hope for the best. I mean, probably not even gonna win, but it's always better to try with these things. It's better to participate than not do that, because like, just why not? Like, participating is always nice, and if there's a chance to take part in something like this, I think you should actually take it, and like, just try. It's okay if you don't do well or something. You'll just know that you tried, and that's what matters. As like other teachers say in my school, the thing that matters is that you were that you were a part of it, and not that you did the worst or the best. It's the fact that you participated, and that's what matters. So never miss out on such opportunities. And yeah, I'm just excited to see how I'll do. I'll make sure to let you guys know as soon as I get my results. They're probably gonna be embarrassing. Or like, okay, I want to know, because the thing's happening on Thursday, and I'm recording this on Tuesday, so I'm hoping to get it out by then. You'll probably, okay, you guys will probably see this before this whole competition starts. Anyway, but it's gonna last like an hour and a half in Zoom, so I have no clue how it's gonna work, but I know it's gonna be exciting, kind of. I think I'll do well. Okay, well, like, I think I can do well if I want to. Yeah, I'm just honestly praying for the best. I'm really excited, though. I am really excited, and yeah, I just can't wait to see what happens. Anyway, as you can see, I am already working on the front landscaping, and I added all bushes. And most of them are actually already colored the colors I told you guys to color them, if that makes any sense before. You're just gonna have to delete the snow layer, and then you're good to go, basically. Oh, and then first, I forgot to mention that, but for smaller bushes and like the tiny grass thingies, you can just paint them the darkest green too. That's what I do. And yeah, I think it looks really nice. I've been doing that for like years now. Well, like a good year probably. So, and yeah, it has always looked nice to me. Maybe it looks different to you guys, but to me, I really like it. Anyway, I guess it's time for like a fun story. Remember the last story? That wasn't really a fun story, but you know, it was something to talk about, and it was interesting, kind of. Well, like, I kind of enjoy telling you guys these stories. It's just I'm never sure which one I should talk about, and maybe which one I should pick. Yeah, but okay, I guess for today, and I guess I can talk about this one that shows how spoiled I was when I was little, honestly. Oh my god. I still can't, like, whenever I think about it, I'm so embarrassed of myself for even doing something like this. Like, how? How did I manage, or like, how did I think this was okay and acceptable? Okay, so what happened is, basically, when I was in primary school, my dad would usually pick me up after school, and we would go to like a grocery store to get something, you know, to make lunch. And yeah, we did that just like every other day. And for some reason, when we went to the supermarket, I really wanted some candy. Just you might know where this is already going. And I really wanted and I really wanted candy, and I didn't get any, and I was really upset at my dad. And oh my god, I don't even know how to say this. And so, we left our car in the parking lot before we went there. And the parking lot was like huge, it was full of cars, and yes, it was like really easy to get lost. Or maybe like not get lost, but it was really easy to blend in with the cars, and you know, yeah. So what happened is, out of pettiness, I decided to walk back home myself instead of driving with my dad. And okay, the thing is, it's kind of like a long walk. It's like a good 45-minute walk from that supermarket to, you know, my place. With a car, it's like only 5 minutes, but, you know, on foot, you take around 45 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'll just walk back home myself. And, oh my god, okay. And so when we were walking back to the car from the supermarket, I decided to blend in with the cars and just hide. And then I decided to run, and so I kind of just took off. I took off and I started walking back home. And this all just happened because I was petty, and I still, like, it's so bad. I still remember everything. And yeah, everything seemed normal at first, because, like, you know, I kind of laughed. Like, I didn't know what was going on around me. I didn't really care. I wasn't bothered, honestly. Yeah, and little did I know, like, okay, the stuff that was going on, I felt so bad, genuinely. So, everything seemed fine, like, I was just walking, and no, like I was just literally walking. I've been walking for like what, 25 minutes now. And I live in this kind of like a forest, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like I live in the forest that's close to the city. So, yeah. And, in order to get to my place, you gotta cross a bridge. And so I'm pretty sure I always like kept on looking out for my dad to see if he, will find me or something, because I didn't like really want him to find me. And so I just didn't, like, I was just always like keeping an eye out on the road, seeing if any cars or my dad's or like my mom's coming. Well, I actually didn't even expect my mom to like, even come, because I don't know, I just thought that my dad would just look for me. Anyway. While walking, basically across this bridge, and I thought that that would be the place where I would get caught, but I didn't. Or like, so, and I was walking up this road. It's like a really tiny road, actually, that's like really close to, just my house. And on the way there, like kind of just like at the start of the road, I met this one guy. And okay, I don't really remember many things about him, but I remember just us talking, and I don't know if I even told him what happened. I might have, but it's so, oh my god. Pretty sure he was in primary school too at that time. I have no clue who that person is, to be honest. It's so funny how we met. Like, the circumstances are so crazy. Anyway. And so, I don't know, like, I just tagged along and we both went, our ways. Well, like, basically, like, apparently we lived next to each other, so we just walked together. And then, yeah, we walked for a few, and then we had to split up. But, like, I don't even remember the things we talked about. I just remember meeting him, and that was kind of funny that I met someone while this whole thing was going on. And, yeah, so I met that person, and we were just walking, it was all fine. And then, once we actually split up, my dad pulls up, and he was so mad. And then I find out that my parents, like, even tried calling the police, like, my dad tried calling my mom, and then my mom started freaking out. And it's just like this whole thing happened because I was so petty, and I generally feel so bad for my parents because I probably almost gave them a heart attack by, like, disappearing like that. I mean, personally, as a parent, I could never imagine, that happening to my child. I would literally hate myself. And so I feel really bad, and, I guess the moral of the story is to not be petty. But, yeah, so that happened, and, I remember my dad, like, being so mad at me and, like, shouting, and I remember, like, being so mad at my dad again for shouting, which, honestly, I deserved it. And, yeah, I feel really bad, but then I remember going to sleep, and then everything seemed fine. It was just, I hate how this all happened. I literally tried running away from my parents because they didn't buy me candy. Like, this is the most stupid reason I've ever heard. And, okay, I really hope you guys were much smarter than me at that age, and, yeah, didn't do things like that. But, like, I guess it was, like, kind of a learning experience. I feel like I've never done anything like that from that point, because I realized that it was kind of wrong of me to do that. And it's important to know what's right and what's wrong, and to learn from your mistakes. And yeah, I just learned to respect my parents, and if they say no, they say no, and they have a right to, because, yeah. I don't even know why he didn't buy me candy, but, like, it's fine. I guess it's his choice, and I need to accept that, and, not act petty. Or the way I did, kind of, honestly. So there's that. That was, like, a quick little fun story. Just I don't know. I don't know if it's fun. I just remember meeting, like, I literally... Okay, so what happened is, I ran away, I met someone, and then I got caught. And I don't even remember that many things. I remember probably, okay, I think people, like, stared at me and whatnot, and felt like, why is this kid alone? Which, honestly, as they should, but no one really did anything, so I don't know if that was a good thing, but either way. I mean, I didn't even have my backpack because, you know, I got picked up from school, but pretty sure my backpack was in my dad's car. So I basically had nothing on me. And yeah, I just decided to walk for 45 minutes alone at 7 years old, or was it 6? No, it was 8. It was either 7 or 8. Either way, I shouldn't have done what I did. And honestly, that's it. That's really it. But have you guys had any experiences that are similar like these? I feel like it's kind of fun to share something like this, but like honestly, it's kind of embarrassing at the same time because like I personally know I would never do something like that right now. But like I guess the way you think changes throughout, like, you know, as you get older. And yeah, I don't know, like I just thought I would never do something like this now because like, oh my god. First of all, I felt, okay, I literally feel so bad for my parents. Back then I didn't really feel bad for them. I felt bad for myself, honestly, which was really selfish. So, but right now I feel really bad for them. Yeah, I guess the moral of the story is to not be petty, or at least not run away from your parents when they don't buy you something. Honestly, oh my god, that's such a spoiled little thing, a spoiled kid thing to do. But yeah, right now I just did the tennis court, and now I'm doing the pool, and I really like this shape of the pool. I like the tub and the pool itself. I really like this whole like layout of the backyard, I guess. It's really fun, and I actually did some stuff on camera, and if I don't do it on camera, that means you don't have to do it too. You see those lines, I kind of tried adding like a golf cart track kind of, and yeah, it didn't work out, so I just kind of got rid of it eventually, and so you don't have to do it. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna sign off like really soon. I don't know what else to say, so I'll see you in the next voiceover. And yeah, I'll make sure to grab a friend with to tag along, cause I feel like I'm much I don't know, maybe not like interactive but talkative when I have friends with me. Cause like it's easier to have discussions and whatnot, and yeah, I don't know. But like, honestly, thank you so much for the positive feedback on the last few videos. I'm so glad that all of you like my voiceovers, because that's, you know, I'm trying to do these voiceovers so you guys would actually enjoy watching my speed builds, and yeah, and not like, I don't know, just listen to music. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, of course. It's just, I personally know that I wouldn't like to watch 45 minutes of someone building and just building. So I think it's actually more fun when people talk, or like tell fun stories, or talk about the build. I tried to do both, but you know, I still need to practice a bit, and I feel like this is a great practice when it comes to, like, you know, the more voiceovers I'll do, the better I'll get at them, and yeah, let's just hope that is the case. I'm trying my best to make them entertaining, and for you guys to understand everything I'm saying, and for everything to literally make sense. Yeah. The way I love saying, yeah, like, this is literally such a meme. It could literally become such a meme. Again, you see what I'm doing? But like, okay, I guess everyone does it, kind of, because you gotta think about what you want to say. And I don't know why I did that door near the garage. If you saw it, just don't add it or do it, because it's kind of irrelevant. I mean, I'll replace in the end anyway. It's like a custom open door, and I don't know why I did it, because it looks kind of bad. So I just replaced it with like regular doors, and I think it looks still fine. I think it still looks fine. And now I'm starting to work on the tree fence, which literally offers 0 security or protection, but it looks good, so that's what matters. With Lucas, we always pick looks over functionality. Honestly though, I never look at like prices or functionality. Well, like, now I do. I always want to make my builds functional, like RPable, so you guys could, like, you know, RP with your friends. And I honestly, like, it makes me so happy when I see people role playing in my houses. And yeah, it just really makes me happy to see them roleplaying my houses. It's kind of cool to, like, you know, see a family living in something you have created yourself. It's literally such a good feeling. And yeah, right now I'm actually doing the gate. I kind of like this gate. It's different. It's definitely different. I feel like it kind of reminds me of the Hamptons. And actually, me and my friend Cece just redid this house with, like, for spring, since this is her house. Well, like, I built on her plot, and we just redid it yesterday. It looks so much different. It looks so much different, I mean. Yeah, it's crazy. It literally looks like a whole different place. So the snow really made it different, or like, I don't know, the snow makes it look, doesn't make it look weird, it's just, you know, it looks like a entire different house if you paint it all green, or like all the landscaping. Maybe because it's like I'm not used to seeing it with all these colors, you know, with all the green and everything, but I still love that house a lot. And yeah, right now I'm actually starting to work on the front landscaping, and I'm about to finish the front, actually. That's really fun. And then in the next part, I guess I'm gonna finish all this landscaping, and then I'll move on to the rest, which is the interior. And the interior is probably gonna be like a few parts. I'm honestly thinking that it might be like 7. It might even turn out to be 7 parts instead of, what, 6? So, and like this family suburban mansion was like 5. So I'm kind of like not looking forward to voiceover. I guess I am. You know, with voiceovers, you just gotta be in the mood to record them. I learned that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of speed builders are like that. It's just, I can't, like, I don't know, I really have to be in a good mood in order for me to start being positive and nice, and, you know. And I guess I kind of was in the mood today. I was actually planning to record the voiceover a bit earlier, and it just didn't really work out. So here's me doing it at night. Yay. But hey, at least I'm still doing it. But I think it's time for me to actually sign off for today. I'm sorry for signing off so early because we do have 50 more minutes, but I don't really know what else to say. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next voiceover, which will be probably next week, I want to say, since, you know, I need to finish that other build, which I might post a sneak peek of very, very soon. And yeah, it's just, it's a lot. That's good. That build's gonna be huge. So really looking forward to showing it to you all. Okay, the only thing I can really say, well, like, so there are a few sneak peeks, but it's a collab with Floatrblx. And if you know Float, you know that he tends to build a lot of huge plots, and so do I. So you can kind of guess at what we're building, or like what we could possibly be working on. So there's that. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I guess you can comment or like tell me your fun experiences, or like not fun experiences, but fun stories of like something like that. Something you did that was stupid, or like, you know, very childish. like my story. Because I'm really interested to see if I'm the only one who acted like this, maybe when I shouldn't have been in the first place. Yeah, so, and I'll try to like as many comments as I can. And yeah, and that way I'll know who watched to the end and who didn't. It's not like, it's okay if you don't watch to the end, honestly, because, you know, not everyone does it, and it's completely fine, really. So yeah, just want to see who actually watches to the end. So yeah, so comment like fun stories, or like you can tell me fun stories from your childhood too. It doesn't matter what type of a story it is. I feel like I'll be kind of interested to hear those, and maybe if I like some, I might share them with you all in the next voiceover topic. Anyway, so I love you all, and I'll see you in the next voiceover, or maybe tour. We'll see. We shall see what's gonna come next. Anyway, but bye.
got something for you, and I can hardly breathe. Something draws me to you, it's taking over me. Don't know where you came from, but you're cutting deep. When the music's over, will you come with me? Tell me you can feel it, though we're oceans apart. I've got love for you, I've got love for you, and I know this magic sparks inside who we are. I've got love for you, I've got love for you. I've got love for you. I've got love for you. I've got love for I've got love for you. I was hoping you could fix these broken seams, floating through the puzzles and the endless screens. Well, I've got something for you, and it's cutting deep. Now the music's over, will you come with me? And tell me you can feel it, though we're oceans apart. I've got love for you, I've got love for you, and I know this magic sparks inside who we are. I've got love for you, I've got love for you.
I've been thinking about you lately, and all the places that you could take me. Why you so shy? You got me going wild, 'cause I've been saying that you got it, baby, give it to me. See my lightning, you gonna feel my thunder. Show me how you do it, come on baby, say it loud. Got you on my mind now, let me see your style. I'm on my way tonight, oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause I think about you, you. 'Cause I think about what I think about you. shy. Don't need to behave, gonna take me away, baby. Do it one more time. And the thought of you drives me crazy. You don't need to worry, cause you know that you got